هاي تمر عندك ما 9 عامات تحمل خيو ولا 15 أنسة ولا 16 ولد مالتي
أو شو عتي تم ولا على نطور هذا أفلت اللي هو تيفلت
وتقول عكس لو خبريد موتي لا دا 10 عامات شنتي لا فسسني نورو
وما تماني دي تاغيري وليل زغار لا مرو
In Ethiopia, 93% of women deliver at home, resulting in 9,000 new cases of obstetric fistula a year. Obstetric fistula is a devastating childbirth injury, plaguing women around the world. Most of these women are the poorest of the poor, and they lack education about adequate prenatal care. Oftentimes, they lose their babies in a long, painful, obstructed labor and wake up to the horror of obstetric fistula, an opening in the birth canal. This fistula leaves them constantly leaking waste. They are often abandoned by their husbands, ostracized by their families and villages, and are left to live the rest of their lives alone and ashamed.
حزن هو لا تقامطه حفتي معي حقال حدقت بكاريا تزخزخا محازخا بتسوخا كمسلا.
Fortunately, obstetric fistula can be physically cured by surgery, but the wounds of social isolation still remain.
ساتحش مماتي حش لا زلا بخو يدور.
The faces and stories of these women, and the suffering that they had to go through, inspired us to end fistula. On November 1st, 2011, we decided to start the Iris Fistula Project in order to empower women after their fistula surgery. The Iris Fistula Project partnered with the Healing Hands of Joy Foundation based in Mekelle, Ethiopia. Healing Hands of Joy is a rehabilitation center that educates former fistula patients about safe delivery so that they can work to prevent fistula in their own villages. In order to support the women at Healing Hands of Joy, we have made a presentation to the Rotary Club of Groton Pepperell, organized a fashion show with a designer cabbie, held a fundraising dinner concert in Texas, made a presentation to a hospital in Korea. Through these fundraising activities, we raised $5,000 to sponsor 10 women at HHOJ. Part of this money was used for microfinance, which enabled the women to start their own businesses. And applied for grants offered by Groton School, namely the John Endicott Lawrence Global Scholars Award and the Gold Fund. These grants helped fund our trip to Ethiopia. In August 2012, we traveled to Ethiopia to volunteer and meet the women at Healing Hands of Joy. While in Ethiopia, we also filmed a documentary about obstetric fistula to share with you the stories of the women who once lived in silence, but are now the voices of their communities.